You've joined us right here on the India Development Debate. I'm Taneia Bhardwaj. Now, Congress President Rahul Gandhi has decided to contest from Wayanad in Kerala, taking the battle straight to the south of India and against the left, whose support Congress may need polls to prop up a coalition government. The BJP today has pointed out that the Congress president is not sure of retaining family stronghold Amethi and so is seeking refuge in Wayanad, which has 48% minority votes and allegedly a safe seat for him. But the Congress is refuting the charge, even as the left has said that everyone in the state will see this as a direct battle against the left and not the BJP. So the question we're asking this evening, is this the end of the Mahagatbandhan dream? Is Amethi no more safe for the Congress president? Well, just some of the questions we're going to put forth to our panel for the evening, and let's then introduce you to them. Joining in on the show this evening, we've got Vineet Goenka of the BJP. From the Congress party, Salman Anish Source joins in. Professor Dinesh Varshane is a leader at the CPI, is here with us as well, and so is political commentator Neerja Chaudhary. Good evening to each one of you, and thank you so much for taking the time out. We really appreciate it. Well, Vineet Goenka, let me begin by asking you. The BJP today has hit out at Rahul Gandhi for fighting from Wayanad, claiming that he's running away from the Hindus and taking refuge in a constituency where the minority is in the majority. Now, even the Prime Minister contested 2 seats in 2014, one of which was Varanasi, which is a citadel for Hindus. That was also aimed at a larger Hindu consolidation, wasn't it?
See, Mr. Modi contested 2 seats while he was not a member of the parliament. Or if you see, Indiraji contested it or Lalji contested it, all of them did it, and the circumstances were where they were either not a member of parliament or they did it with a clear, conscious. In this particular case, here we could see frustration and there is some sense of, uncomfort in the mind of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. And two, why this seat? They have just recently won the assembly elections in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. He could have chosen any of the districts there, or he could have contested from Delhi where there are 7, seats. He could have sent a larger message. The whole idea of taking a seat where there is a representation for last 3 terms from Congress. Number 2, if you see the algorithms, if you see the bifurcation of that particular constituency, it seems that he has taken that for a safer seat because he is afraid of contesting Amethi against Smriti Irani ji.
Get Salman to answer that, but before we get to the Congress spokesperson, let me ask Dinesh Varshane of the CPI. Dinesh, why is the left seeing this fight in Wayanad as one between the left and the Congress? Today you had, the Kerala Chief Minister also saying that everybody is going to see this as a direct face-off with the left and not the BJP.
Look, Tanya, the matter of fact is that, look, at the present juncture throughout the country, the opposition or the people of India compelled all opposition parties to form one or the other alliance to defeat the BJP. Whether it was the movements of the farmers by the left in Maharashtra or Rajasthan or throughout the country, the workers' strike for 2 days in which 20 crore workers participated on 8 and 9 January throughout the day. And you see, he is contesting a second seat. He is not contesting only seat. Though the election commission rule election norms allow it. So Congress has to decide, are they going to defeat the BJP, the communal and fascist BJP, or the left parties which has stood very strong against the BJP and their misrule and misgovernance of the economy and the country.
Salman, respond to that. The Prime Minister says that Rahul Gandhi is scared to face the Hindu majority constituencies, which is why he's running away to a perceived safe option, which is Wayanad. Is Wayanad a big enough challenge for a party president? A question that, Mr. Goenka raised as well.
Well, first of all, the Prime Minister's comments are despicable. That's what they are. And I won't speak further about them because, he distorts data. He pits one brother against another. Wayanad has almost 50% of Wayanad is Hindu. If the Congress party did not get any Hindu votes, how did Congress party win in Chhattisgarh, which has 93% Hindus? Or Madhya Pradesh, which has 91% Hindus? Or Rajasthan, which has 89% Hindus? We won because people trusted us. and they wanted to punish the BJP because they failed. They failed to deliver, and we came up with alternatives and we won. Now, turning away from that to this whole joke that Mr. Goenka just peddled about how the Congress president was scared of losing in Amethi, I can tell you this much, mark my words, May 23rd, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is going to win in Amethi by at least triple the margin than he won in 2014. At least triple the margin. Now, why are we going to the south? It is, first of all, I mean, all of our workers were saying for a long time that, you know, we need the party president. He's much beloved in the south, as you well know. He's the most popular national leader in South India. People wanted him to contest, and actually it makes terrific sense. Why? Wayanad is at the confluence of Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. But we're not just concerned about these three states where we are in a pretty strong position. We also want to project strength in Andhra Pradesh, in Telangana and southern Maharashtra. What better way to send out a unifying message and a very aggressive message that we are fighting for the entire country and we are putting our Congress president out there to lead us. As far as this whole idea, you know, they can talk about now. Just on the CPM and the left front. Let's face it. In Kerala, we are pitted against each other because BJP is not a real player in Kerala. So we have to fight the left front as they are fighting us, the United Democratic Front. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And by the way, we don't have to just worry about Kerala. We're fighting the BJP in Karnataka. We are fighting TRS in Telangana. We have in Tamil Nadu, we're taking on the AIADMK with the help of the DMK. So we have other things to be concerned about as well. This is not about you know, we just going after the CPM as opposed to the BJP. The CPM, the left front is the rival there. We're not enemies of the left front, but we are rivals, and we're going to take it that way.
Okay, Neerja, you know, Rahul Gandhi is also following the Gandhi tradition of representing a seat from the south. His mother did it, so did his grandmother. This attempt to sort of broad base his appeal, do you see it work?
Well, I think you see, you're right. The Congress has had a standing in the south, even at a time when the north deserted it. And in 1977, this happened when Indira Gandhi lost her own seat. But so great was the rout of the Congress in the north, but the south solidly stood with the Congress. So, you know, number one, Rahul Gandhi, as does any politician who stands for election, has the right to stand from two constituencies. Number two, it is possible, and every politician has the right to think what is, where do I have a good chance of winning? Why should they stand from a constituency where they don't have a chance of winning? Now, number three, Amethi was problematic for Rahul Gandhi, and yet he won by a margin of 1 lakh last time in 2014. But of course, the previous time he'd won by a margin of 3.5 lakhs. And Smriti Irani in 2014 did put up a very good fight against Rahul. And she will double that effort this time. There's no doubt about that, and the BJP will put all its weight behind her in Amethi. But what we have to remember is that in Amethi, there is BSP and the Samajwadi Party who formed a Gathbandhan, who've left the seat for Rahul Gandhi, Amethi. So, Rahul will have the support of the Dalits, Yadavs, Muslims in Amethi. So, it's unlikely that he would lose. Of course, one can never say in an election, but it's possible that he doesn't even want to take that much of a chance, given the fact that he is the president of the Congress party. He may want to go to the south. He could have stood in a second seat from the northeast, from Rajasthan, from Madhya Pradesh. Chhattisgarh would have been very safe also in today's circumstances. But he's chosen to go to Kerala. So it's obvious the second reason would be to identify with the south, to consolidate the hold of the Congress in Kerala, to send out the message to Karnataka, and try and revive in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, where the Congress used to be very strong at one time, but is virtually, you know, decimated in both those states. So there could be that southern factor as well as, you know, being super cautious as far as Amethi goes.
Okay. Vineet Goenka, you know, your party's charge is that Rahul Gandhi is running away from Amethi because he's scared of Hindu anger. Now, I'm just wondering if that argument sticks, and I just want to sort of back up my answer with some data. He won this seat in Amethi by a 1 lakh margin in 2014. You just heard Salman sort of exuding confidence, saying that he's going to triple the margin this time round. And it's also not like it's going to be a walkover for him in Wayanad. And I'm saying that because, you know, if you were to look at the 2016 assembly election, you know, the CPM led that seat by about 35,000 odd votes.
Yes, Salman ji, you know, Salman Soj is a very nice gentleman, and he actually speaks very good thing. But unfortunately, you know what you said, the mother, grandmother, father and the great grandfather, all four ruled, yet he is uncomfortable contesting from Amethi. That shows that frustration in the mind of Congress president, because his 4 generations have been representing from there. So I think there is something which is going on in his mind, and he's a bit uncomfortable, which probably Salman Bhai has not taken into consideration. Number 2, Congress has an habit of backstepping the southern India. Let me give an example. Whether it is Kamraj or you see in the current case, they have backstepped LDF or CPI for say. They were going to be partners, they were together, and all of a sudden you see Rahul Gandhi trying to take away the mouth morsel from, you know, the mouth of CPI. So that is backstepping. Today I would not have commented, but today CPI's mouthpiece in Kerala said something which is unparliamentary, and I would not have used that, but just because they have used it, let me tell you, they called Rahul Gandhi as to be Pappu, and that it's a Waterloo of Rahul Gandhi in Wayanad. Now when their own alliance, their own friends start calling them Pappu and Waterloo in this thing, that shows how they are doing. And if you see, they have been rejected by BSP, SP in Uttar Pradesh. They have been, you know, kept on a hand's distance in West Bengal by TMC. KCR is not with them. Other places also there is not. That clearly shows that Congress has been rejected by their partners. The great grand alliance, Mahagatbandhan, all is not coming through. So probably he is somewhere uncomfortable with Amethi. He is trying to keep his options open, and that's why he has gone to a very, very safe seat. Else he would have gone to Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. He would have contested from Delhi also. So I think this probably, you know, 3-4 factors should have considered. And for Bharatiya Janata Party, it is very good when a CPI mouthpiece starts calling names to National President of Congress. We have no objection. We would just like to sit at a far distance and see the tamasha which is going on there.
Dinesh, please do respond to that. You know, what is the thinking within the left? Is there also a worry that the Congress's decision to field Rahul Gandhi from Wayanad is going to maybe dent, you know, your national prospects?
No, Taneia, not at all. We are not worried. We are very sure out of 7 MLA segments in that Wayanad seat, we have 5 today. And our comrade Sunir, who is our CPI leader, is a very strong leader. He has worked very hard. He is a very popular man there. Let Rahul Gandhi contest, we will win. We are very sure that we are going to win Wayanad. Last time we lost only with 20,000 votes. As far as what Mr. Vineet Goenka says, I am very sorry. The communist leader don't talk in those terms. He is making a rumor. Deshabhavani or any other central organ of the CPI or CPM has not used this word. We don't use these type of slanderous languages. It is the habit of the BJP and RSS and their IT cell to spread the fake news and fake rumors. I am very sorry.
I want to quickly respond to that.
It is not there.
Mr. Goenka has his hand up. Vineet, you want to respond to that quickly? Yes, go ahead.
Dinesh ji, you have taught me, and you know that I don't speak lie, and I don't ever quote anything which is not there in an authentic media. Please refer that. It's published this particular word today.
Okay.
If it is not done, I will come back on the same show and touch your feet, sir. If it is there, sir, let me complete, sir. I never interrupted, sir. I don't do that.
Well, I called them,
if,
and I was
if in case you are wrong,
word
I would just request you.
No such word exists in that article. I am sorry.
Sir, it's...
I have confirmed.
Sir, let me complete, sir. You are interrupting, and that shows me your frustration. Sir, let me complete, sir.
We always speak our political
Please go to, and there are
language.
Okay, Dinesh, I'm going to ask you another question. Dinesh, you know, the left...
Taneia ji, can I complete my sentence?
Yes, I think...
Can I complete my sentence, please?
I think it's been established,
Professor
Vineet, that Dinesh doesn't want to
Professor
sort of respond to
Vasne,
that.
please... This is there in the media, and national national televisions have shown this, sir. This is not what I have said about, or this is not what the local televisions or some unauthentic says. There are channels which have talked about this. Please get yourself verified. You have said that, your papers have said that. This is a reaction done by and Mr. Puneet Chopra of your own party confirmed that on another channel, sir. You want me to name the channel? I can do that.
I think we can leave it. Yes, yeah, Dinesh, go ahead.
Represented and spread by you.
Okay, Dinesh, let me ask you this.
Nowadays, even the doctored videos are shown on JNU. It is
okay, I think we're kind of digressing.
BJP was the mastermind of that doctor.
Okay, Dinesh, can I please stop you there? I think we're digressing from what we wanted to talk about. Dinesh, let me ask you this question. You know, the left's stated goal is to prevent the BJP and build a secular alternative at the center. Now, just today, you heard Rahul Gandhi say that, look, post-poll alliances are possible because my #1 job is to defeat Modi. Will you be willing to join hands with the Congress, you know, despite this Wayanad decision?
Look, we are still committed to the anti-communal, anti-fascist front, post-poll alliance. We are still committed to that, but we definitely have a question to the Congress. Congress should decide, are they fighting against BJP or are they fighting against the left? And this question we will continue to ask the Congress. They should know this thing.
Okay, Salman, why don't you respond to that? Who is it that you're taking on? Just a few days back, you were looking for a truck with the, CPM in Bengal. The left has supported the UPA one in the past. Was this direct contest with the left not avoidable?
First, let me just quickly discuss Vineet Goenka saying that the Congress party is fighting the left and all that stuff, and he seems to be very worried and very concerned about that. Just a few days back, they actually had a midnight kind of party in Goa where they basically dismembered their ally and shunted out somebody who was a deputy chief minister and installed somebody else. They should not be telling us about who, how to care for allies. We care for allies. We care for those who we don't really see the CPM and other left parties as enemies. We see them as rivals in Kerala, but certainly not enemies. Now, as far as Kerala is concerned and this decision for Wayanad, please understand that this decision is not about Kerala per se. This is about South India. And South India is obviously much bigger than Kerala. This seat is not about Kerala. The seat is about South India. Because there are political parties in the South, who could potentially be allies in the future for the BJP, and we have to take them on. And by getting our president to contest in the South, we are sending a very strong message to the people of the South that we are with you. Make sure that you do not elect those types of elements who may ultimately be with the BJP, and there are some in other states, not in Kerala, who could. And this is a way to kind of, halt their progress as well. I hope that the people of the South stand with us as they have always done, because I think they need to stand for the country. They need to stand with President Rahul Gandhi. And I can guarantee you, Wayanad is not an easy seat, by the way.
Yeah.
But I'm confident even there, we're going to succeed spectacularly, just as we will do in Amethi.
Okay. Nija, my question to you. And, if you could just sort of zoom out a little bit and talk about the fact that many would say the Congress has been punching above its weight by going solo in most states and upsetting allies. You've heard today a visibly sort of upset left. Is this also the end of the Mahagatbandhan dream, the anti-Modi bloc that was to take shape?
I think, the Mahagatbandhan was never envisaged as a national proposition. They had thought of coming together in 6 or 7 major states of India, where the combination could have really made that going tough for the BJP. And those states were UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka. And in West Bengal, it had thought of tying up with the CPM and the left parties. So you are right, UP I don't blame the Congress, because I think that is a decision of Mayawati, who insisted on keeping the Congress out. And had they gone together, and I've just been traveling through UP, it would have been a one-way affair in favor of the opposition parties. But the Congress being there also is going to make things difficult in some seats where they might have otherwise won. Bihar, the Gathbandhan is in place. Karnataka, the Gathbandhan is in place. Maharashtra, the Gathbandhan is in place. Now, it is a pity that they did not tie up with the left in West Bengal, and there was no reason why they should not have, because had they done so, it would have made things harder for the BJP, which is really trying to gain a foothold in West Bengal. Then also, what I simply don't understand is Delhi. It is for anybody to see that the coming together of Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress with a common base that they share would have been advantage for both of them. Now, by fighting it alone, they are leaving the field wide open for the BJP, and it's really advantage BJP. And for the Congress leadership, leaders of the city to say, whatever be their reasons, for those reasons to be more important than defeating the BJP in Delhi. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense why Rahul Gandhi is letting these leaders have their way, when, the logic points, the political logic points in a very different direction. So yes, I would say in those two areas, the Congress has been found wanting, and because of its leaders playing smaller games.
Okay. Salman wants to respond to that, and Salman, I see you sneering, so please go ahead, take that.
I must say, Neeraj ji talks about how Rahul Gandhi should tell the state leaders basically do this and do that. But we've also faced criticism in the past about not letting our state leaders be strong, and I think you can't have it both ways. I think our state leaders have a perspective, and we must respect that. At the same time, the state leaders also understand that there's a national perspective, and they're cooperating in whatever way they can. It is wrong to say that the Congress party doesn't have sufficient alliances. You look at the number of states where we have alliances, all the way from Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, and Bihar, Jammu and Kashmir. I don't know how many more alliances one can have. Of course, now somebody could say that Uttar Pradesh is an example. Delhi, we're not done yet. We're still there's still no final decision on that. But in Uttar Pradesh, you can ek haath se tali nahi bajti. So we've done what we could. It was, for us, it was never about a national one size fits all kind of alliance. It was state by state, and that's what we've done. And by the way, just one final point on UP. Again, May 23rd, mark my words, in UP, we're going to surprise all of you.
Okay. Vineet Goenka, I have time for one last question. I'm going to pose it to you. For the BJP, even if Rahul Gandhi were to lose, it's not like you stand to gain too much. What is the BJP's strategy when it comes to making inroads in the South?
Well, I think, in the last 5 years, our developmental work will speak for everything, and people all over the country are looking at us. The decisiveness which we have shown against the terrorism by, delivering the devil, the disappropriate engagements in the devil's heart. So that will probably talk about, our commitment and the work which we have done for the last 5 years. But there are 3 sentences which I will let you tell you. In particularly, why did Rahul Gandhi go to Wayanad? I think the regional satraps, let us take example, rightly said by Neeraj ji, Sheila Dikshit, dictating terms, she will not listen. If you see the way Sachin Pilot have dictated terms in Rajasthan, so regional satraps are overboarding, and they are going beyond what the national president of Congress could actually take decisions. Number 2, Salman ji has to comment on what about the mouthpiece of CPI, where the CPI mouthpiece have given slangs which are unparliamentary slangs about the national president. He may like to react on that. And the last thing, Taneia ji, I was there in Eastern UP where Priyanka Robert Vadra recently visited that that area. And I met somebody who's regional. If you permit me in one line in Hindi, one of the lady told me कि भैया जिसकी मैया भैया और सैया तीनों जमानत पे है तो चिंता तो होगी उनको. So people in UP and everywhere else are talking about the corruption of the first family of Congress. They are talking about National Herald. They are talking about Augusta Westland.
Okay, Vineet, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to end this discussion. I'm completely out of time. But thank you, Vineet Goenka, Salman Soz, Professor Dinesh Varshane and Neerja Chaudhary for this. We're going to slip into a quick break and come right back with Top 10 at 10. Thanks for watching.